Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm experimenting with cut shotgun shells. Okay, so cut shells. For those of you not familiar with cut shells, basically you take a birdshot shotgun shell. So you typically will be something between number 7 all the way up to number 9. Okay, and the idea is that you take a knife and you cut the shell. So what I did is I took this razor. Okay, and what I did is first I stabbed it, right? Because otherwise, if you're sitting there sawing away, it takes forever. So first you stab it to get it started, right? And you do this about the middle where the wad is. Once you get the point in there, then you just start cutting, and you cut so you get an overlap, right? You can see how I got an overlap over there. Okay. Now the idea is with birdshot, normally when you shoot this, the shot comes out and it spreads out, and unless it's like almost at the muzzle, it's fairly non-lethal. But by cutting the shell this way, what happens when you fire it, the whole top half is gonna come out. So you're basically firing a slug downrange. Now on impact, that birdshot is usually gonna break up when it impacts something. But then you still have that concentration. So it's not as good as a slug, but it's a lot better than birdshot. Okay. Now as far as the shotgun, first of all, since I'm experimenting with this for the first time, I'm using a cheap shotgun. Okay. Not a junk shotgun, just a cheap shotgun. It's fairly new, but it's basically, I think it was like $100, $120 when I bought this. And the other thing is, it doesn't make sense to use a pump, because you can't, because these shells are all cut, right? You can see how they're cut. You're not going to be able, and you can actually see the wad inside. You can see how the birdshot's up there a little bit, and then basically the power's in the bottom. So because this is cut, you can't insert this into a tube in a pump shotgun and have it feed. So now you can use it in a shotgun. You just gotta feed it directly through the ejection port, one at a time. But that said, I didn't want to use my pump. I wanted to use this cheap break open shotgun. Push down, open it up. It only takes one shell. Since it only takes one at a time, it makes sense to just use a single shotgun. So I'm going to start off with that target right there. That is at about 15 yards. Okay, and let's see what happens. See if I'm able to hit it. Put that in there. Now here's the thing. This shotgun, there you go, close it. This shotgun takes 2 3/4 or 3-inch shells. Okay, and basically I'm using 2 3/4 shells. Now I don't want to use 3-inch shells, because when you fire this cut shell, you're sending the whole top half down the barrel. So basically there's a lot of extra pressure that builds up compared to when you're normally shooting 2 3/4-inch shells. But because the shotgun is designed to take 3-inch Magnum loads, I know that barrel will probably be able to handle this. So so if you got don't do this on a shotgun with 2 3/4, if 2 3/4 is all you can fit in it. You want to do this with 2 3/4 and put it in a barrel that will take at least 3-inch cells, so you have that margin of error. Okay, so let's fire this and see what happens. Let's see if I can hit that. That's like a 4-inch target at 15 yards. Let's see if I can accurately hit it. Holy yeah! It blew the shit out of that. I did not expect that level of power. Holy crap. I mean, I shoot this with 45s. I even shot that with 44 Magnums. I've never seen that thing do a backflip like that. So that totally caught me by surprise. Let's do the other one over there. That one's at about 20 yards. Let's see if I'm able to hit that. So at 15 yards, this thing is like freaking 4-inch. That's pretty accurate. I mean, most people, when they're shooting a pistol at this distance with iron sights, they get misses at this distance. So this is pretty accurate. I was not expecting to actually hit that. Oh, and the bottom half popped right out. I actually forgot about that. You can see how it's separated right there. Okay, so basically when you cut this, right, you want an overlap. You see how I got that overlap? Right, so you kind of do like a spiral cut. Let's try that other one now. Let's see if I'm able to hit that one. Oh yeah. That's what I say, that was about 20 yards. I'm gonna try those rims over there, see if I can, what it does to the rim. I don't expect much, but yeah, see how it separates? That's really cool. This is a fun experiment. Just want to inspect my barrel, make sure there's nothing weird going on here. Everything looks good. Yep, no problems at all. Shoot the rim and see if I'm able to, you know, see how much movement I get on that rim down there. Okay, side, I'll go to the third one. Right, that looked like it went about 2 inches to the right of it. That's at 30 yards. There you go. So at 30 yards, I went about 2 inches to the right of it. I mean, even if I'm shooting, a pistol at that distance, I'm gonna get misses, occasionally. I'll get hit, but so it's going 2 inches to the right of it. I don't think that was because of the shell. I think that was just because of me. I was probably off a little bit. So that's all the shells I have here. I wish I had cut more because this is a hell of a lot of fun. I didn't expect it to be this much fun to actually do. All right, guys, I couldn't let it go. I had to hit that rim over there. So I came back with 3 more shells, and cutting these 3 was a lot easier than cutting the first 3 because now I've got a little bit more experience doing this. So you learn how to cut these really, after you cut like 10 of these, like 6 or 7 of these, you'll see that it's pretty easy to cut. So let's get these in the barrel. I want to try and get a hit on one of those rims, just because I shoot other stuff at the rims, and I know how much those rims, you know how heavy a car rim is. Those are car rims down there, same thing that's on your car. So I know how much different calibers move them on impact. So I want to get a sense of how much they move when they're hit with these cut shells. A lot of people refer to these as the poor man's slug. Okay, so put that sucker in there, close it. Let's see if we can get some hit on those rims. All right, we'll go for that third one over there. All right, that was a hit. A short move. I mean, nothing dramatic. I mean, it probably impacted it, like an AK round. When I shoot the AR-15 at those rims, right, with the 223, it makes a hole that, basically it punctures right through it, so you barely see any motion on the rim because it's making such a small hole. With the AK, because it's got a it's a bigger bullet, it's a 30 caliber bullet. It tends to move it a little bit more. So I'm getting about the same movement on that rim as I see with an AK-47 round. Same rim. Another hit. At 30 yards, this thing is dead balls accurate. I mean, it's before when I missed, that was me. I threw that. So to get at 30 yards, because those rims are about 4 inches wide at 30 yards. So, this thing is definitely accurate. This thing is definitely working the way people say that it will work. Let's try to get another one on that. Put this side. 3 hits in a row. These cut shells are the bomb. I mean, they work. I mean, they will definitely, inside of 30 yards, I could probably take this out to 50 yards. Because if I'm getting that type of accuracy, where I'm hitting a 4-inch rim because I got the rims sideways, So if I'm hitting 4 inches at 30 yards, if I go out to 50 yards, I'm definitely going to be able to hit a man-sized target without any question. So, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it. If you're not a member of my channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.